So you are on the carnivore diet and you think your leaky gut is not being healed at all. Now, if you're 1 month or even 2 months on the carnivore diet, please, please, please commit more, because that's not enough to know if your gut is going to be healed. 3 months to 6 months is a good way to see if your gut is getting changed, if it's getting healed from the carnivore diet. Okay, 3 to 6 months. So I made this video for people who think that when they're on the carnivore diet, they think their gut is not being healed, especially when they're doing it for 6 months to a year. Then I would say that it's not even just gut issues, you're also having histamine issues. Now, you're having histamine issues because your gut's not fully healed. So yes, there is a correlation to that. They're connected. But when your gut is not healed and it's gone through so much damage, there's also a reduction in an enzyme that is very important to your body. An enzyme called 𝗬𝗄 enzyme is located in your gut and is created by your own body to break down a substance, a compound in your body, so that there's not an overproduction of it. And this compound is called histamine. The 𝗬𝗄 enzyme breaks histamine down in your body so that it can be processed out of your body. And histamine is just a buildup from bacteria in foods, any kind of foods, especially meat. When it's left out, even for 5-10 minutes, that's when bacteria starts to build up. And that's normal, guys. Like, bacteria exists in all kinds of food groups. But when it's cooked and left out for a bit, even for 5 minutes, bacteria starts to build up and break down the food. And when the bacteria breaks down the food, in its process, it creates histamine. So when your body is ingesting that, especially on the carnivore diet, and if you're not getting meat fresh from the farm, which is fine, and you're just eating meat from the produce store, obviously, it's packaged, it's there for a while. So the moment it goes from the farm to the grocery store and it's packaged, there's already a buildup of histamine, and that's okay, because when you cook it, you're going to break down the bacteria and then it's going to be ready to eat. But even if you cook it and let it sit there for 5 minutes, a buildup of histamine will happen, right? The bacteria will break down the food and it will, in its process, create histamine. And your body can break it down easily. But if you don't have enough of this 𝗬𝗄 enzyme in your gut, because your gut is broken down, so it doesn't have enough of this enzyme, then you could potentially go through symptoms of sneezing, headaches, foggy brain, tension in your head, feeling tired, lethargic, bad memory, not sleeping well, feeling like you have a bloated stomach still. And so what I suggest when you have these issues while on the carnivore diet, to take a 𝗬𝗄 supplement. You can either do it by eating liver, 5 ounces of liver every week. I believe that has 𝗬𝗄 enzyme. You can eat that every week. Grass-fed liver is not as smelly. It can be easily cooked, and you can just hide it in your ground beef and not know that you're eating this liver. Or you can take the 𝗬𝗄 enzyme supplement. I believe it's called histamine pills by Grasslands. I'll place it down below in the description box. They have this great pill form where you can take this pill form that's naturally derived from organ meats from, naturally derived from organs from cows, and they created this natural form of a pill for you to eat. It's not chemically made, it's not synthetically made, it's from the organs of a cow. And they have the 𝗬𝗄 enzyme that breaks down a lot of the histamine in your body, which you need in order to stop the sneezing and the congestion and the headaches and tension in your head and the tiredness. And so that helped me a lot. That was a game changer, because when I started to do the carnivore diet, I had gut issues. I came to it because I had gut issues. I had leaky gut issues, IBS. And I also noticed that over a couple of months, I was like, wait, I feel better. Like, my stomach is less bloated, but now I'm getting a lot of headaches. I'm feeling tired. I'm taking the salt, the electrolytes, and eating enough animal fat. So I'm doing all the right things on the carnivore diet, but I feel tired now still. Why? Especially when I eat meat, because I was going crazy, you guys. I was going crazy. I was thinking, well, I'm not eating sugar. I stopped eating sugar, okay, just to see what was going on, because I was confused. When I ate sugar, when I ate meat, I had the sneezing, the congestion, and the tension in my head and tiredness. I was like, well, which one is it? Is it the sugar or the meat? And so I stopped the sugar completely. So I wasn't eating sugar at all. And I just committed to eating just meat. And when I ate meat, I noticed that I would feel tired immediately after. My brain just got slower. I had a foggy brain. I'm like, wait, I did the carnivore diet to avoid these symptoms. Why do I have this? And so I researched online, and a lot of carnivores who did the carnivore diet for their gut also had histamine issues as well. And like I said earlier, if you don't have enough 𝗬𝗂𝘀𝘁 enzyme in your gut because your gut has issues, right? Your gut is broken down, then you need to supplement that with a 𝗬𝗂𝘀 enzyme pill, or from liver, or just get meat fresh from the cow from the farm and eat it straight away. Then that's how you can avoid having histamine buildup in your body. And that's why you have the congestion, the sneezing, tired brain, bad memory, because there's a buildup of histamine that needs to be broken down by your body. And you need to supplement that in some way or another. Okay, histamine issues are not fun. I know, because I had that for quite a while and didn't know for quite a while that it was for that reason. But once I added the histamine pill to my diet to break down the histamine in my body, I felt so much better. I don't get the sneezing anymore, the tiredness anymore. But make sure you have that in your diet if you have histamine issues, okay? And with that being said, you guys, if you are struggling with pain, overall discomfort, you have a bad memory loss, you have a foggy brain, you can't think efficiently, right? When you talk to people, you can't conversate well either. You feel tired all the time, and most of all, you have a bloated stomach, then you're gonna have to watch my video down below that I created just for you about the 7 mistakes that you are making to not heal your gut, okay? Have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.